Yo, what's poppin', my people? What's going on? Welcome back to another video. Remember, if you guys want to hear me go into greater detail on anything that I put up here, go to my podcast, link down below. Now, let's get into the shits. So, Bill Cosby today got sentenced to 3 to 10 years. My man Bill Cosby sentenced 3 to 10. And this is the second trial that he had. The first trial, hung jury, you know what I'm saying? But now, the second trial, he gets convicted, and now he comes back, for sentencing, because when you get convicted, you just don't get sentenced right then and there. You come back to a date. Now, my man got sentenced 3 to 10 years. Yo, homie's gonna die in jail. Homie's gonna die in jail. Now, this is the thing. You had white supremacist jurors in these jury pools. One of them was even heard saying that he was like, yo, can we just vote him guilty and that's it, go home?
Cosby made his own protest today, upset that a juror was allegedly overheard saying, I just think he's guilty, so can we all be done and get out of here?
You see? That's what I was talking about. So you got some of these white supremacist jurors in here, talking that crazy shit. My man didn't get kicked off of there, because if you're showing bias in any courtroom, you're gonna get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? But my man didn't get kicked out. Nah, he just stayed there. And the trial, proceeded, and you already know what happened. You feel me? Now, this is the thing. I don't believe Cosby did these rapes or whatever they're accusing him of. Why? Because one, they didn't show proof. Everybody just kept on accusing them. No proof whatsoever. Why do I know this? Let's use some common sense. I'm gonna show you guys a video of one of the accusers, Andrea Constant, and check this out.
He had 3 blue pills in his hand.
3 blue pills.
3 blue pills, and he put his hand out, and I said, what are those? And he said, they'll help you relax. And I said, like, are they natural? Are they like a herbal remedy? He said, no, they're your friends. Just put them down.
They're your friends.
They're your friends. Just put them down.
Swallow.
And he hands me some water. I get some water somehow, and I swallow the 3 pills down.
Why do you do that?
I took them because I trusted that they would maybe just help me feel a little more relaxed.
You trusted him?
Yes, I did.
So, right there, she's admitting that it wasn't forcefully done to her whatsoever. She did it under her own will. She chose to take those pills. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm putting up on the screen a news clip of basically her family saying that this whole Bill Cosby thing is basically revenge to all black people. You know what I'm saying? This is a big revenge to all black, and this is what white supremacists like to do. What white supremacists like to do is like to demonize a whole group of black people by jailing or making one prominent black person the figurehead to the whole group. You know what I'm saying? That's what they like to do. So this is what ended up happening. Bill Cosby was the figurehead, basically saying, we're gonna take you down because you're black. Regardless if he believes that he represents them or not, doesn't matter. You black and you getting taken down. You know what I'm saying? So this is out of their own mouth. You know what I mean? Now, if you go on Twitter or Facebook or whatever the case is, or your job, and you start saying that, yo, I don't think Cosby really did them rapes or whatever, you will get ostracized so quick, or probably even fired. I've been called a black supremacist, an idiot, a dumbass, a coon for some reason, I don't know why. But I've been called almost every name in the book just by me saying, this is on Twitter and Instagram, just by me saying that I believe Cosby is innocent because there was no proof of him committing all these other stuff. But let's look at the other side. Now, the first video I'm gonna show you guys is of Brett Kavanaugh For those who don't know, Brett Kavanaugh is accused of doing something to some chick in high school or whatever the case is. She's coming back and accusing him. Now, check this video out and look at all the support he's getting.
A scout, he's, because one woman made an allegation. Sorry, I don't buy it.
But in the grand scheme of things, my goodness, there was no intercourse. There was maybe a touch.
Right.
Can we really? 36 years later, she's still stuck on that? Had it happened?
I mean, we're talking about a 15-year-old girl, which I respect. I'm a woman, I respect. And we're talking about a 17-year-old boy in high school with testosterone running high. Tell me what boy hasn't done this in high school. Please, I would like to know.
That shit was wild, right? Now, this is another video that I'm going to show you guys of suspected white supremacist Roy Moore. Check this out.
The women's, their reputations were questionable at the time.
Is this how you want to be treated as a woman if something were to happen to you? Do you want to be dismissed that way?
Better have proof.
It doesn't sound like it went beyond, there were still clothes on. It doesn't sound like it went beyond anything, and that as soon as the girl said she wasn't comfortable, he took her home.
I guess my question is, you blame her. She's 14.
I'm not blaming her. I'm blaming both of them. So I didn't say that I thought he was without sin. It's possible he did it, but it's possible that he could be forgiven for, I don't think he raped her.
And let's be real. It was a different world. 40 years ago in Alabama, people could get married at 13 and 14 years old. My grandmother at 13 was married. At 15, had 2 children and a husband and a job. If Roy Moore was guilty, if he was at the mall hitting on this 14-year-old, 40 years ago in Alabama, there's a lot of mamas and daddies that'd be thrilled that their 14-year-old was getting hit on by a district attorney.
Now, look at all the support my man is getting. Look at all the support. Look at everybody finding excuses from here all the way around the world. They're just like, oh, well, he's got testosterone. I don't know. He's a kid. What do you think he'll do? Or, well, it's just a touch. Who cares? Back in the day, that used to be legal. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these excuses. But when it comes to Cosby, somebody black, mind you, somebody black represents all black people, regardless if you consider yourself black or not. Yo, my man, to white supremacists, you black. So, when it comes to him, yeah, guess what? Your ass is going down. You know what I'm saying? We don't give all these excuses. You know what I'm saying? But look at how these people act all sympathetic. And this is what white supremacy sympathy looks like. These are white supremacists and suspected white supremacists who are looking out for each other. This is how it happens. They staying on code. Alright? So if you guys agree with me, leave a comment. Disagree with me, leave a comment to start a conversation. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at radical_Latino_. And yeah, alright, peace.